Welcome to putting my thoughts in order on my revision of the textbook I wrote to teach homeschoolers about world history, A Bible Believer Looks at World History, which I sell on Amazon or on Amazon. You can get it there. Now, I'm continuing with my contemporaneous cultures with the Exodus. The Shang dynasty in China has just recently conquered the Shao at the Battle of Ming Chao, and the Shao are eliminated. It is about this time that the Shang Palace complex at Anyang, China, is built, and for the next 400 years or so, all the palaces of the Shang will duplicate this. The Shang also developed a system of writing in pictograms similar in type to Sumerian cuneiform and Egyptian hieroglyphics as stylized pictures strung together to form ideas. In this relative time period of around 1500 BC, traditional historians tell us that the Aegean volcanic island of Thera explodes, bringing an end to the Minoan civilization on Crete. The resultant power vacuum allows for the expansion of both the Mycenaean of Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, as well as the Phoenicians, who later spread the alphabet that found its origins at Mount Sinai, if Uactin is correct. I mentioned him earlier. Traditional historians give the Phoenicians credit for inventing what they spread. Of course, with the alphabet, they also spread child sacrifice along with their mercantile practices. Within a century, they would learn to use oared ships and to guide them by the stars to travel great distances with Phoenician coins, even having been found in Brazil. Around this time, the Lapita culture, the ancestors of the modern people of Micronesia, Polynesia, and Melanesia, migrated to the islands of the Western Pacific. This culture is characterized by its intricately decorated pottery. The people of New Guinea started making freestanding stone figures about this time as well. The primitive Jomon culture is the name given to the people that live in Japan. The Ban Kao culture is the name given to the primitives in Thailand and Malaysia as mankind continues to migrate outward from the Middle East or Western Asia. Meanwhile, the Untaisi culture in Central Europe is flourishing. This culture was characterized, according to archaeologists, with bodies and burial arranged according to gender and according to compass direction. Their flat graves replaced the previous migrants' burial mounds. Horses and a culture of horsemanship had arrived around 1800 BC, and trade moves throughout primitive Europe. Stonehenge was already probably a few hundred years old at this time. No one knows what it or many of the massive stone megaliths were for that were created from Wales to the Salisbury Plains, but it may have been for ceremonies associated with the changing of seasons. So next, I want to talk about Troy and then giants. So I hope that you'll watch this, you'll click like and subscribe or follow. But basically, the reason I'm doing these videos now, is to get my thoughts together on what I want to change. And there's a couple of things I'd like to change and look into deeper. Thank you for watching.